Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back. So yeah, I'm excited and also a little bit disappointed for this event happening. I'm excited because it's happening, but I'm a little bit not as happy because instead of having 9 cars in this event in total, we're having 6. So that's 3 cars less. I'm missing 2 Fords and a Citroen. However, the good news is with more word on those Diecast Rally Championship cars that I'm missing, they actually will be getting sent back to me sometime this week or weekend. So that's the plus or the good news of this event. However, that does mean that the next time I have those cars, I will have to take more care of them. Anyways, I'm not going into details of why, but all I'm saying is that I'm glad I will be getting those 3 RWC cars back soon. However, with that out of the way, I just thought I'd show this right here. You can all see that. You may not be able to. I'm going to have to turn the brightness down a bit. I don't know if you can see it any better now, but this paper shows all 6 cars racing, plus all the teams down below it. So, to be honest, I thought of doing 6, maybe 8 races for each group in total. The other thing is I actually have my phone right here so I can clock their lap times. So yeah, gotta get the stopwatch going. All right, this is actually to see which cars will be racing in which group. So before we actually start the racing, we need to figure out which will be the top 3 or the fastest 3 cars in each group. And then after that's settled, the fastest 3 cars will either go first or second, depending on how I end up choosing it. So yeah, just sit back, relax, and watch the fun. Go. 110. It's good, but I think that time's easily going to get beaten. Go. Yeah, 108. Now, cars do have 2 chances on here. Mobile Sports Servant. Hey, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I have not seen you post anything about TSP23 in a very long time. I'm just glad that, you're commenting on some of my videos or whatever live streams lately. So I'm glad you're doing that again. But anyways, I have to refocus on this right now. So yeah, I'm just doing some time trials kind of stuff. 3, 2, 1, go. That I don't think was stopped right. Go. 80 milliseconds. Well, that Toyota now is the fastest time to beat of 80 milliseconds. Go. 185. Now cars do get another chance if they choose to. Oh, another person too. That's good. 101. Well, that's second place. So as of right now, it seems like the first race is going to be Toyota, Ford, and Hyundai, but we'll have to see what happens. Let's have the next Hyundai go. Go. 97 milliseconds, not bad. Go. I think the car went a bit too far off track or something. Go. 103. Well, 97, it's going to have to cut it, and that puts him into third place. So the first race is still Toyota, Ford, Hyundai. But let's see if this Ford can make any difference or not. Sorry about that. Go. Okay, I don't think that was stopped fastly. 97 milliseconds, that's tied. 84, woohoo, that's second place right there. So the first race will be Toyota, Ford, then the next race will be Hyundai, Volkswagen. Because that's how it is, because neither of these 2 other cars over here wanted to retry their lap times. So they're lost, unfortunately. All right, let's see here. There's 3 cars, so trying to figure out how points should work, because it's 3 points for first, 2 for second, and 1 for third, or it's third place gets 0. I don't know, because there's not really 4 cars in each race per se. So Yeah. Try to think of something. I say first place gets 8 points, second place gets 6, and third place gets 4. Yeah, H64. I like that idea. Much better. All right. Well, I don't want to do too many races because then the points will get very confused. So, to be honest, I think probably like 4 or 6 races is going to be good for the points. That is, and then whichever 4 cars have the most amount of points. Well, teams that is, I suppose. Teams are cars, I guess. Yeah. Well, because the car is representing a team. All right, let's get to it. Each race will be only 2 laps long, actually. I have 6 cars right now, but only 3 are racing on this track. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, what happened to the Ford there? Last lap. And the Red Bull Ford narrowly escapes the Toyota at the end of the race. Wow. Well, Team Ford gets 8 points. Plus that one getting 3. So that's actually 4, that's 12. Toyota gets 6. So Team Ford right now has 12 points. And then Team Toyota has 6 points. All right, well, that's the first race done, because Hyundai and Volkswagen aren't racing you until the... Honestly, I have no freaking clue. I have 0 clue. That's a question I will not be able to answer. Because to be honest, I still have a decent amount of unopened cars, and then I'm not going to mention this just yet, but Mobile Sports Serpent, please watch my other videos and live streams, and you'll see all my newest finds and things like that, because I'm just trying to focus on this rally racing event right now and not get too sidetracked. All right, we're going to start this race a little bit differently with this car starting in 3rd place, the winner car starting in 3rd place. All right, so 2 more races left for this group. Now, the thing is, yes, because there are technically 2 Fords racing on the same team, and I should have probably categorized it by car. Well, technically, as of right now, the Ford Puma RWC would have the most points at 8 in total. So, yeah. But because I'm not doing it by car, I'm doing it by teams instead. If your team, I guess, scores the most amount of points, then both of your cars automatically advance. So that way there's 4 cars in total. Because if it's 1 car, then I'm not really sure how that would work. I mean, because technically, depending on how this goes, actually, I just now realized that there's 2 Fords, there's 2 Hyundais, so I could have done it either way. But because there's 2 Fords and Hyundais, that team stuff didn't really matter, I suppose. But what matters is, technically at this rate, if Team Ford gets another win, Team Toyota is pretty much eliminated because they ain't coming back unless Team Toyota wins this race somehow and Team Ford gets 2nd and 3rd. But even that rate, Team Ford would still be in front. 3, 2, 1, go. Last lap. And the Ford just completely led the whole entire race. Well, the Toyota's 2nd, so we already know what the points are going to be. Team Ford gets another 12 points, so that puts them up to 24 now. And Team Toyota is now up to 12 points. However, if Team Toyota wins this next race, it still wouldn't even be enough because one of the Fords would get 2nd or 3rd. So yeah, Team Toyota. I feel like at this rate, it's kind of silly to keep racing because if Team Ford wins 1 more race, Team Toyota is pretty much gone. No, because 8 and 4 is 12. 8 and 4 is 12. The only way that Toyota would win, even if they get 2nd or 3rd place, it would still be out. But, to be honest, I really do not care at this rate. I'm just going to stick with 4 races in total. I'm not going to do 6 or 8. I was thinking of like 8 or 10, and then I realized that's only going to happen if I'm doing it by car itself, actually, not by like teams. So, because I'm not doing it by cars for the points and by teams, it's going to be only 4 races instead. So we're going to try a little bit of a different approach where starting third place again, the car that's won the first 2 races is, but there's like a little bit of a gap opening for the Ford to like overtake them. 3, 2, 1, go. Last lap. Man, that Ford is just unstoppable, and he just blew right past the competition. Who's going to get second? Who's it going to be? Across the line, and it looks like the Ford. Because if I'm looking at it carefully, yeah, the Ford's already there before the Toyota is. So wow, the Ford's second and first place this time. So that means they actually get 14 points. So that puts them up to 38 points. And at this rate, even though there's one more race technically left, Team Toyota is pretty much eliminated. I'm just gonna change right over it. And let's see, they got what, 4 points? So that's 16. Looks like Ford is pretty much advancing at this rate. So, I mean, do I really do the 4th place? I might as well because I said 4 races, I suppose. Right, let's do it. But this time, the Ford's going to be starting in technically 1st or 2nd place spot. 3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh, Toyota, not so good. I think this is the last lap, or that was the last lap, and I just lost track of it completely. Well, the Ford's won again, and the Toyota's second this time. It doesn't matter, because that's 12 more points for them, so 38 plus 12, that's 52 points. And let's see, Team Toyota gets 8, so yeah, 16 plus 8. Well, Team Toyota's eliminated for now. Because technically Team Hyundai has the same thing over Volkswagen. So Team Toyota is probably going to get eliminated because of that. Which means the 2 best teams would probably end up being Ford and Hyundai. But for now, I don't want to fully erase Team Toyota. Because then Volkswagen and Toyota would have to do a race-off to see who's 3rd place team overall. And also for the car as well. Well, this group is done. Time for the next group. This group should be a lot easier. There's no many GT cars, so this racing should be a lot more easier to do. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, the Volkswagens pulled ahead of the Hyundais. Oh my goodness, the Volkswagen smokes the Hyundais. Dang, I was not expecting that to happen. But again, because there's 2 Hyundais, doesn't really matter how many times he gets first. Because let's see, that's 6 and 4 is 10, so that's 10 points there. And Volkswagen has 8. Because seriously, if they get 10 3 more times, that's 40. And if he gets 8 3 more times, that's 24. That's 32. 32 to 40 is not going to be much of a sizable difference. Well, that was interesting. 3, 2, 1, go. Last lap. Whoa, the Hyundais just crashed all over the place, and the Volkswagens overtaking them yet again. This is so funny, but the Volkswagen has won the first 2 races, even though knowing that it doesn't matter to him. Because Team Volkswagen is now up to 16 points, and they're up to 20 points. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Because seriously, if they get 2nd and 3rd place one more time, that's 30. And if he gets 1st place again, that's 26. So yeah, it wouldn't matter. Doesn't matter for the Volkswagen anymore. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, the Volkswagen's just smoking them. He's smoking them every single race. The Volkswagen has not let the Hyundais win, but the Hyundais are like, we don't even have to win because we're doing a team race, not a separate car race, and that's kind of what I wish I had done. Because now Team Hyundai's at 30 points and Team Volkswagen's at 24 points. Well, actually, I just realized something. If Team Volkswagen wins this or gets even 2nd place, Team Toyota wouldn't even have to race for a points differential, or which car would be better. We're going to try a different race start with all 3 of them bunched together. 3, 2, 1, go. last lap. And the Volkswagen overtakes them on the final race, on the final lap. Well, that was silly because it doesn't matter. Hyundai's advanced at this rate. So Team Hyundai has now 40 points and Team Volkswagen has 32 points. Unfortunately, it's not good enough to make the cut. So Team Volkswagen and Team Toyota are out. So it looks like it's going to be Team Hyundai and Team Ford. Team Ford has 52 points, and Team Hyundai has 30 points. Well, all right. However, I know there's 4 cars in here in total, but kind of want a top 3. So one car's going to have to get eliminated, and that means less points for one team then, unfortunately. These 2 have been eliminated, so now it's down to these 2 versus these 2. And to make things a bit more fair, we are going to have a Hyundai starting next to the Ford Puma, which has been dominating all the races so far, actually, if I'm going to be fully honest. Anyways, let's get it started, see what happens. All right, this race will eliminate 1 car only, and then after that, the top 3 will do 4 laps of racing, and then the top 2 will do 6 laps of racing to figure out who's the best RWC car overall on this track. I'm only doing it on this track thing, and this is the main reason, because mini GT cars are not meant to be used on a 6-lane track, so that's why I'm doing it on this track. It's safer for the car anyway. Oh, so that, and I don't want the car's wing falling off, or the mirrors. 3, 2, 1, go. This will be only 2 laps long for this race, so we'll see what happens here. Well, the Ford wins, followed by the newer Hyundai getting 3rd. So the older Hyundai i20 is out, and actually that helps Team Ford get even more points. Yes, the points are still in play, actually, so that's 14 points plus 52, so that's 66 points for them. And let's see, Hyundai. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention 4th place, because there's a 4th place, only gets 2 points now. So let's see, that's 4 and 2 is 6. So yeah, it's 36 to 66. So that's a 30-point gap difference right there, meaning that Team Hyundai has no chance of beating Team Ford then in this championship whatsoever. And because they just lost another car, Team Ford is pretty much going to secure it all. All right. However, this next race is 4 laps long, by the way, so Hyundai has a chance to win, but even if it does win, it's not going to be enough to knock the Fords out of the running. It may knock one out for getting 1st or 2nd overall, but yeah, because it's 4 laps, I don't know. We'll see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Lap 2 of 4 started. Lap 3 of 4 started. Final lap, and it looks like the Hyundai is not going to win, and the Puma wins again. Wow, that Ford Puma is just too fast to beat. Well, he gets 3rd, so that's only 864 points. So they end up getting 40 points in total. So Team Hyundai is 2nd overall. Team Ford is 1st overall. Let's see, that's what. I'm just doing it by the teams. Now, technically, even though we haven't done any points tallied up for the cars per se, because the Hyundais always got 2nd and 3rd, they probably would not have had enough points solo car wise to win at all. So the Ford Puma would be 1st for the solo cars, because it won every race it was in. 2nd place, I believe, would be the Volkswagen, because it always won every race it was in. So that's 2nd. Let's see, 3rd place would probably be the 2 Hyundais, because there's only one of that thing. So I'm just going to have to do T3. Actually, come to think of it, that Toyota Yeah, because the Toyota is outnumbered by the two Hyundais, that would mean the Toyota's fourth, and the Ford Fiesta, unfortunately, is fifth, or technically sixth. So yeah, here's all the standings and everything. It's kind of hard to see that, but you'll see it eventually. All right. Well, with those two out of the way, it's down to these two. 6 laps. Who's going to win it all? Because this will really determine which one is the better car. Because technically, if this Ford does end up being second after this race, then it would be second place overall for the cars. So yeah. I believe which ones got eliminated already? Well, to be honest, we're not counting points anymore. We know that Ford has too many more wins over this thing. The only way that car would be second place is if he beats this Ford. So yeah, if he doesn't beat that Ford, then he's probably going to stay in 5th place, because this is the top 2 cars. Points don't matter, so it's like the standings of where the cars are probably going to stay the same. Points wise, that is, because first and second, it shouldn't really matter for this overall race for the points, because all the points are filtered out when it's down to 2 cars. 3, 2, 1, go. What? 2 of 6. Halfway there. 4 of 6. It's just too hard. He's not going to catch him. 5 of 6. 1 more to go. This is it. Final lap. And it looks like the Ford Puma is going to clinch it all. And yes, he does. And he's already doing donuts knowing he's won. Well, here's today's Ultimate Rally Car Championship winner, the Ford Puma M Sport from Mini GT in this awesome Red Bull livery, with 2 French drivers for the actual cars racing team. So yeah, this car was second overall, even though in points for cars it was 5th place, but it was second overall for all the races in total, not including points, that is. However, because we have to include points, we can't really technically say it's second place overall then because of that. So this car was 5th place, but it got enough races done to really be second place overall with points not factoring in. So yeah, the non-points second place would be the Ford Fiesta. First place would be the Puma M Sport and the Red Bull livery with the French Rally team drivers. And then who's second? Oh yeah, second's the Volkswagen. So now we are going to do the top 3 cars. I can just get this to show them. So first, second, third, this is not including points. And then now we are going to do it respectively with the points actually overall. These two had tied for third. So first, just trying to show them. So first is the Ford Puma M Sport and the Red Bull livery. Second is the Volkswagen Polo RWC or Polo R RWC. And then third is the 2 Hyundai i20C RWC rally cars. i20, not i20C. Sorry, I made a silly, goofy mistake there. But yeah, that's it for this live stream, everyone. So I just thought I'd do this quick, fun RWC Diecast Cars racing event with all the RWC cars I have in my Diecast Cars collection. Hopefully sometime this weekend or next week I can actually add a few more cars, make the races a bit more interesting, because then I'll have 9 cars in total. So that means one race would have 4 cars, the other would have 4, and then one car would have to get eliminated, which would be a non-competing car or a bonus car to possibly compete only if a car ends up getting flipped upside down on the track somehow. That's it for this live stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching, joining, all that good stuff. If you weren't able to watch this live stream or any of my previous ones, you already know what to do. You can watch them anytime you choose to. It doesn't matter when. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. Also, just thought I'd let everyone know that my baseball sports cards giveaway is ending this Sunday. I haven't figured out a time, but It's probably going to end this Sunday at like 4 or 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just thought I'd mention that. It's USA subscribers only. If you have not watched the baseball or sports baseball trading card giveaway video on my channel, please do it, because as of right now, there's only 3 people in there entering so far, which is actually good, because now I will be able to get rid of 13 cards evenly to the 3 people that have entered this giveaway. I know there's a bunch more sports card collector channels out there that are subscribed to my channel that have not entered. I would highly suggest you enter it, because these are really old school retro baseball trading cards. I'm not playing cards. Trading cards that you probably won't see anymore in any stores, really, unless you go to like a specialty card shop, where you would probably find like all the baseball cards you're looking for. Well, that's it for this. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Bye. I'll see you all next time in my next video or live stream about toy cars or video games. Also, just one quick side note, Toy Car Baseball will be resuming back up shortly as well. Sometime this week or weekend, just don't know when. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Bye.